What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkshard of the YouTube Assassin, and happy 2-year anniversary to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, yes, 2 years ago today, this game came out. And 2 years ago today, it had a bunch of issues and still does. But there were a couple of things that they did get right. We went from Norway over to England, and then we even went to Vinland, where we found Connor's tribe from Assassin's Creed 3, which was kind of cool. We got DLCs for Ireland and Francia, which were both pretty cool. They were pretty big DLCs. And then they gave us a free DLC in the Isle of Skye. There were a bunch of new things to do. We also got to go to Asgard, to Jotunheim, and even over to Svartalheim, which was another freebie that they gave us, Svartalheim. And all we had to do was take a potion, take a nap, and you basically entered a dream state. That's how you got to these areas. And Eivor relived the life of Odin, which Eivor is the reincarnation of. So it's a very rare dub that a game company such as Ubisoft will give you so many freebies. We did get a lot of the festivals. We did get a lot of brand new content, the Forgotten Saga, other things that we had here and there, the crossover event, all really cool items to have. I mean, that's rare. Companies will normally charge you for that, and I think that's why a couple of people were disinterested in that. They were worried that, you would have to pay for it at some point, and of course we didn't. However, this game since day one has been plagued with issues. One of the issues is they didn't give us New Game Plus. They should have given us that in the first month or two of the game. A lot of people have been asking for it constantly. Hooded combat, a lot of people have been asking for constantly. And I mean, these are minor things. But I can tell you, since day one, we have had issues. I started live streaming this overnight at midnight Eastern time. And there were people asking me, how did I get out of the gender select screen? And I was like, what, is this person in moron? Like, why would they ask me that? I said, you just pick your gender and you go. And unfortunately for some people, they couldn't even get past that. And honestly, the game was plagued with a ton of different things. I wasn't able to complete this game 100% for the longest time because there was one mission where this guy was actually stuck. And the only way to get him out of like this warehouse that he was stuck in, I had to move a movable object. I had to move like a shelf, and the shelf wouldn't move. So in order to do that, I had to get around it by actually killing a commoner, a person out in the world, and using their corpse and throwing it at the movable object, and it moved. That was crazy, and that is something that we have learned to do constantly. Look at the challenges we had last Thursday. We had assassinations not counting. We had to figure out our own way to go around that. Wayne O'Rourke, he actually came out with a way to, get it to kind of force it to work. And there we go. This is something that we've been doing in this community since this game came out. There have been plagues of problems every time a festival comes out, every time anything that would come out. Even the freebies that they gave us that we would have issues with. The DLCs, you would pay for the DLC, and that would have issues. And let's not forget the Yayis.
Ya Yi! Ya Yi! Ya Yi! Ya Yi! Ya Yi! Ya Yi! Ya Yi!
Gesagt ist Bad.
Ya Yi!
Now, many people criticize me when I talk about this game. Many people think I'm just too hard on the game. They'll hit me with, oh, but it's Ubisoft's best-selling Assassin's Creed. Of course it was. Everybody had high expectations for this. We all thought that it was going to be a return to form, that it was going to be way better than Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which a lot of people were hating on only because it wasn't an Assassin's Creed game. You didn't have the hidden blade. So people were like, yeah, that makes it an Assassin's Creed game. You know what makes an Assassin's Creed game? Not having all these errors and issues every time we fart, okay? That's what makes a great Assassin's Creed game. I can't believe in 2022 we are still having issues with this game. This game should be fixed, it should be fully functional, and yet it's not. We have problems, we get stuck on staircases, we get stuck with game save errors, we get stuck doing all kinds of stuff. So some people just, they shut it down. They didn't even complete the game. Speaking of which, some people have not even completed this game because they can't complete the last final fight. They can't, get 100% because something is messed up. It's a lot of insanity. And I don't know what is going on with AAA gaming nowadays. This is a problem. And I bring this to people's attention because I am definitely calling out Ubisoft because I want them to do something about it. Do you know how many people are not going to buy Mirage until they see that it's working fully? And some people are not going to buy Mirage because they don't want to see Assassin's Creed go backwards to what it was, to when you had Ezio, when you had Connor. They prefer the RPG style. And you know what? To each their own. I'm going to just say that. Okay? As far as that goes, to each their own. I can't say that, you have a problem if you don't want to go back. That's your preference. And you're allowed to have preferences. They've taken away so many things from us that we enjoyed. Every time we were able to make silver or whatever, every time we were able to kind of cheat and get bonus points. And of course, that is because they want to sell you stuff. They want to sell you the option to get extra XP, to gain extra silver with each kill and whatnot. They'll sell that to you for like $10, $20. And the thing is that, that's incredibly messed up, I understand that they want to make their money, they want to keep you playing, but why did you take away the stuff that we were able to do? Why do that? That is just ridiculous. But they continue to do that. They still to this day, anything that benefits the player, they take away, they patch, and anything that helps them, they leave it alone, or anything that, makes the game actually playable, they leave alone. And to me, that's just absolutely ridiculous. Of course, I'm going to call out Ubisoft. We pay a lot of money for these games. We pay a lot of money for season passes, for DLCs, and we deserve the game to work. And that has been the issue. Cyberpunk, at least CD Projekt Red was able to give out refunds. They absolutely sorry. They gave you a refund and you still kept the game. How do you like that? If you bought a physical copy of the game, you still kept it. What is Ubisoft doing? I don't know. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this game so far? What do you think of what's going on? Where do you think that Assassin's Creed is going? I definitely want to hear from you in the comments below. Other than that, I really did hope you enjoyed this video. Please, again, like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Happy 2 years of absolute broken gaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And to all the haters, I really don't care what you have to say. I know you're going to say it anyway. I know you're going to cry and cope. Deal with it. This is what it is.